Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. Now the NFL's third leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Catching a first down from Andrews in Baltimore, and all NFL fans are used to seeing those all game, every game from him. 2022, a touch below what he did the year before as the best receiving tight end in the league, but still Pro Bowl worthy with over 800 yards.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
And that's going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Jakeem Grant deep for Cleveland.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The Browns at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Back to throw, Watson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now it's Jackson.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in.
So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra.
I'm saying he got cooked week 1. That's not good. They got no pass. He got
What's the first
cooked.
thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
That's what
Yeah, he dropped a pick six.
Turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tucker
They
now
just playing
following the
good
made field goal, set to kick it away.
for the most part. That nigga,
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
that nigga Jair was getting fucking cooked by Drake London. Jesus.
To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm not dick riding, bro.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they have
It's funny because this nigga Ja do all that, you know, he be talking all that shit, and then fucking what's his name caught on the sideline, said something to him, and what's nigga Ja pointing at the rep like, yeah, you gonna play with you?
They can't get caught looking ahead to that
I said, I know this nigga didn't. Nigga be talking all that, nigga, he be talking all that shit, nigga. Knock it off.
2nd and 10.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
I think Jordan Love actually is decent looking.
He made use of what space was available and gained
I think
decent yardage.
AJ Dillon sucks.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not many boos.
Nigga, he was better 2 years ago. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half.
Man, he don't even act like he big. That's the problem.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
That nigga, put your shoulder down and run somebody the fuck over.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes
Did Jesse
to
get another
a
pick?
division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
Who was that that got that pick? Was that Richie?
Totally, because all division games have a little extra to them.
That's one thing. I was on the replay, you gotta get a pick, and then Jesse was fucking high-fiving somebody.
It has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Nah, it was like kind of it was the middle of the game.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll take this to the other side.
This nigga, bro, I wish I could like do something to play like the fucking
Second catch for him today, and it'll
play the
wind up
outside, because this motherfucker don't do nothing but throw it to the side of the fucking
We
field.
talk
God
about Lamar
damn.
Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Jackson throwing complete there to Flowers.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Hey, Miles Drinking, all the pressure.
Down so far in this first half, relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
Bro, that's what the niggas just kept on running the fucking ball.
You'll take punts. You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Grant, he will not return.
Motherfucker just dinking and dunking all fucking game, bro.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended.
That's why I ended up coming back. I was like, nigga, I just put all my shit into the flats and just covered everything fucking low.
But not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do in all video games now. The motion blur, so your screen will be more fluid. It's in like the motion blur shit is like in the fucking the visual setting.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football and averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
They'll run
Bro!
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of
I promise you, work on was this fucking good? I think the Bears would have kept him.
To punt.
Roquan Smith.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the bag spin on that one. It hits at the 4. It continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Straight ahead is Hall. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On the counter, it's Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
I see them get Laporta.
As it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Jackson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of
He's like a big fat 0. I didn't see him catch nothing.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make
what
sure
was
he
the
gets
snap
it
share
done.
between Algier and Robinson this game?
Now Jackson on first down.
You know who looked good though? That nigga James Cook.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit about to be looking fucking bare as hell in the fucking.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better.
I really struggle with fucking on offense with this goddamn Browns
times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Yeah, but for some reason this nigga is just like, well, I ain't gonna say just like Derrick Henry, because I have Derrick Henry fucking pop. Nice, man. Every time I have a Chubb, nigga, I cannot get this nigga going.
This time Jackson will throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Nigga, bro, I cannot stand when the niggas just sit there when the ball's in the air, bro.
Another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive on offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot.
That should have been a pick too. Oh my gosh.
Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's fucking funny. Like, every time I play this nigga, I can't get on front of picks. Like, Steve, somebody plays this nigga and he gets on the picks.
First and goal.
Fucking this nigga, Lance.
Jackson will keep it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a
like, this nigga's like literally throwing to my niggas and they're not fucking picking it off, bro.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens take
bat it down, do fucking something.
For the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
He can't.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I don't know about historical, but
and that will make this a 16-point lead.
My thing is, like, he always does this though. Yeah, he did. He had 1,000 yards last year.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago?
Puka Nuka will never triple crown.
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
urgency has to start setting in. You can't
lead the league in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns.
But you have to do it without pressing.
Man, stop it, bro. Puka is alright, but he's nowhere near Cub.
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
Because he's just there, bro.
Watson,
he's not.
play action.
He don't fucking run routes like Cooper Kupp. You don't catch like Cooper Kupp. They got dropped a few passes to him.
Past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
If you think about it, all the 1,000-yard receivers in that system are good receivers.
From the gun, here's Watson.
I shouldn't have thrown this. Yeah,
that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up
look at
Jalen
him.
Armour Davis.
This nigga said
And the Ravens are going to have the short
Tavon
field here.
This nigga said Tavon Austin.
Right at the 50.
Baltimore with good starting field position
Nigga.
as they come up 1st and 10.
Cooks
Right
was
50-yard
good.
line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead.
Cooks is a
for
good receiver.
3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
He had 1,000 yards too. And Madole's a decent receiver.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
He's not. He's a decent receiver.
On 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away.
Compare some nigga named Puka Nuka
So
to
this will be
Cooper
spotted
Kupp.
on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback.
Oh, shit.
Watson lost it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Offense taking that fast like that. I do not like this offense, bro.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I might shake some shit up.
1st and 10. It's Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense comes around the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot.
Nigga, that fucking illegal fucking hit, nigga, that shit was not illegal. Just smoked that nigga. No, that was all shoulder, bro. Bro, nigga, they showed it in slow motion, nigga. That shit was all shoulder. Nigga, that was his fucking shoulder pad. It was that nigga helmet. One, nigga, throw it down.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? Every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Yeah, that.
Turn the ball over.
That was crazy.
And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How they done so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
Maybe I need to play.
Successfully in this game.
Yeah, I might get rid of Elijah, Diamond People, and Nick Chubb.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
Man, it's caught inside the 10.
Wow, Schwartz is literally a free agent.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Oh, this nigga got bumped, and I just threw it.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and the Ravens are right back in this football game.
I don't have shorts. What are you talking about, Mike's league?
Now as they'll send this one away.
Y'all might have to fucking
just
back out on
touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the 2-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the 4th, they got to be careful.
They definitely do.
Which is dumb, because that nigga went to fucking crazy.
They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
Yeah, that's when they got that touchdown. Parsons got a touchdown.
From the gun, Jackson. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken.
No, it don't make sense for them to sign Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is signable because he literally had what, top 4, top 5 rushing yards last year.
Because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's Ronnie Hickman who is there for the tackle. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
2nd down and 6 now.
All that hard knock shit.
Hall on to give up the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Jackson, option right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play.
I don't know if this ain't
Not a
gonna
lot
hit
of
me back or
success
not.
to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
2 minutes left to play
I
in this
just gotta
football
put it
game here on EA
not turn the ball over.
Sports.
I guess I
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand
this
column.
shit right
Gotta
here,
figure
yeah,
the rush is going to be
it's off
fierce
right
again
side.
as they come up 2nd and 13. A handoff for Hall. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep
I
carrying
just started
it,
batting
thank
the
you.
fucking ball down next time I play this dude. Well,
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll run again. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. 7 yards on the carry there.
why is that
Now
nigga
they're
Spears touching the ball so
staring at
much?
4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this one away.
Nigga, Henry basically jumped. Get that first down.
Ran,
No, he ran into his fucking lineman.
But they still ate up time, got points.
That shit's funny.
While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up.
That one
1st
nigga
and 10
fucking
here.
Derek tore his ACL.
To throw, Watson. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good
Savage
there.
did not have a good game. That nigga got dunked on.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Well, I'm about to pull up after this game.
Now Watson. Completes to the Joker. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down. Watson. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. This is 1st and 10.
16 seconds.
Watson to throw. Now
Probably
a
Devin
desperation
pushing
throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not
I don't know. That was
and
a little shaky on that, too.
Two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Not say but I said might say like 3 or 4 times. Yo, you said you had the Raiders, and he was like, I had Schwartz. And with the Raiders, I'm like, I have Browns and Mike.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really